Hi everybody, Dr. Judy here. Welcome to the first installment of Shrink This. Our very first question comes from Risa in Newport Beach, California. And Risa wants to know why people engage in bad or harmful behaviors when there are seemingly negative consequences. And Risa, that is an excellent question and one I've thought about a lot. I have clients who are talented, intelligent, capable individuals, and I feel like they get in their own way. And over my years of experience, I've really seen three most common reasons why people self-sabotage. The first reason is that they're often trying to avoid negative emotions. So take somebody who's an emotional overeater or undereater. They're really using it as a distraction tool, so they don't have to deal with the negative experiences that are coming their way. And if it's taken too far, it can sometimes result in clinical disorders like anorexia and bulimia. The second most common reason why people self-sabotage is that they hold mistaken beliefs about the behaviors they're engaging in. So for example, someone who might be described as an alcoholic won't see that their behaviors are really that harmful. They'll say, hey, I just go home after work and drinking a couple of bottles of wine, that's the way that I unwind and I deserve it after working so hard. And hey, there's nobody around, so who am I really harming? So they come up with excuses for themselves to continue to engage in these behaviors. The third most common reason why people self-sabotage is the idea of familiarity. The best example of this is when you see somebody in a physically or emotionally abusive relationship and you wonder why they still stay in it. And unfortunately, we are creatures of habit as human beings. And a lot of times, even if what's familiar is harmful and negative, we stay in it because there's some weird sense of comfort when we're kind of in a habitual place. And so unfortunately, that's a really, really sad reason why people self-sabotage. So if you think you might be a self-sabotager or you think you know somebody who might be self-sabotaging, well, what are some things that you can do to find out and to help yourselves? And the first thing that I would suggest doing is writing down 3 to 5 of your long-term goals. They can be anything in the personal or professional realm, something you like to achieve in the next 1 to 5 years. And then I start keeping a stress log. This is a log to keep so that you can see the types of behaviors you engage in when you're stressed. And a lot of times these harmful self-sabotaging behaviors will come out when we're stressed, like overeating and like drinking. And then third is to compare your goals with your stress log and see if some of the behaviors you're engaging in is actually getting in the way of you achieving your goals. And if you start to see this pattern, then maybe it's time to consider changing these behaviors. So how do you change it? 2 concepts. The first one is replacement and the second one is consistency. So you'll start replacing some of these negative behaviors with more helpful ones. So for example, if you're prone to emotional overeating, you might write down a short list of things you might do instead when you're stressed next time, like taking a walk, calling a friend, going to a movie, watching your favorite television show, and so on. And secondly, you have to stay consistent with your new plan. So make sure that you keep in mind why you're doing this, that you want to achieve your goals and you don't want things to get in the way. And sometimes it might help to have an accountability buddy, a friend who can keep you on track with your new behaviors. I hope this was a little helpful in answering your question, Risa. And for more news about our show, go to the Facebook website for On Purpose Productions. I look forward to your new questions and I hope you all have a great week. Bye.